is, well, it's supposed to be Monday mornings vibes stuff, so, but it's Tuesday, and I figured I'd go over some stuff that I've been going through myself. It's been a hell ride. It has been a literal hell ride, for the past few weeks at least, and I'm hearing a lot of people talking about other toxic people, and like kind of pointing the finger and saying you're the one who's at fault, instead of saying, you know, this is kind of part of a purge. We're all sort of doing stuff. We're not setting boundaries. We're not, you know, there's a whole bunch of a slew of stuff that we're not doing that is causing these things to sort of manifest in your life, because when you're not setting boundaries, you're sort of inviting people to walk all over you, which creates anxiety, which creates, agitation and irritation, and huge levels of drama is what it causes. Instead of just saying, hey, you know what, I really don't like it when you do this. This really bothers me. And being okay with somebody coming to you and saying, hey, you did something, it bothered me, and not having it turn into this huge argument or a fight. From stifling and, kind of keeping quiet about everything. And it's every day. We all have things that come in that sort of irritate us every single day. If you figured out how to live life and not get a little bit, bothered by something every day, please let me know how you do that. Because that would be really, really nice, not to be, live in a completely unbothered life. But for the rest of us, the average person out there does not have the ability to live a completely unbothered life. The stifling effect is bullying. You are projecting anxiety onto a person by refusing to allow them to express themselves to you and say, hey, this kind of bothers me, could we not do it that way anymore? I'd like to feel respected. I would like to feel included. I'm noticing a lot of things with a lot of my relationships right now are, sort of going through like a dissolving phase, and being okay with the fact that it's okay for that relationship to dissolve. No matter what happens with that relationship, I will be fine. And I will move on, and that there aren't these relationships that you're solely stuck with. There is something to be learned from each one of these relationships, and we should appreciate the role that these people have played in our lives, and not look so much at not look so much into a blaming experience as we do to just kind of embracing and saying, you know what, thank you so much. Because without this experience, I never would have set these boundaries. Without this experience, I never would have, just gotten myself together and stopped stifling myself. Because it's really not people around us. We are the biggest bully in our own lives. We bully ourselves, and it's through etiquette, through social appropriateness, through like a slew of different things. We bully ourselves into not expressing what's actually inside, and we then project that off to other people and not let them express it either, which isn't okay. But my hope and my blessing, I'm going to try to keep this under 5 minutes. My hope and my blessing for everybody is just that breathe. Breathe for a minute and try to find your way to don't kill your spouse. It really isn't their fault. Sometimes it is, but most likely right now it is not their fault. And as much as you would love to call them a terrorist, it's probably not the nicest thing to say. Just saying. And it probably won't you any favors. Just saying. So maybe take a moment, a personal moment, to just breathe and realize that this is going to pass. You know, it's going to be okay in a couple of days, months, weeks, whatever. Hopefully it's not that long. Hopefully it's just like a few more hours of the crazy, and you know, we'll ring into 2020 and it'll be fine. But in case it isn't, in case it's like a couple of weeks, you'll be fine. You just need to breathe through it. I'll see you guys next Monday.